It was Britain's biggest strike since 1926, with over 2.5 million people involved. Workers, students, pensioners and even the unemployed were rallied by trade unions to fight back against public sector pension cuts. We spoke to young people about why they were marching to support the unions.
This is my first march and I hope to go to more, I think. I feel like I used to be apathetic, so I really should get more involved in political causes. Slowly I'm realising this is actually quite important.
We're supporting our lecturers because they're losing their pension. I never know where I might end up working.
We caught up with Jenny Sims, director of Unions 21, at the campaign launch for Fair Internships. Unions 21 is a progressive think tank looking at the future of trade unions. Jenny works closely with young workers.
The lack of awareness is what we're coming up against. People don't understand the reasons behind joining a union. We commissioned some research along with the TUC on why young people aren't joining unions. Things that came back as negative, things that aren't going to surprise you, strikes, Thatcher, and then the positive things that came back were things that we really need to encourage, collectivism, fairness. Young people do understand the values of trade unions, it's just understanding where they fit in.
Typically, for every 100 young people, around 36 are not looking for work, 14 are unemployed, and around half are in work. People aged between 16 and 24 in a workplace make up just 4.8% of trade union membership, with figures dropping each year since 2006. At the age of 17, Josh Southam worked part-time in the food and beverage department at Legoland Windsor. Josh was unfairly dismissed, but with the help of a trade union, he got his job back. Now aged 22 and running his own camera rental business, he reflects on his experience.
It made me feel a lot more safe and secure knowing that someone who knew what they were talking about and deals with these situations was helping me, so it didn't just feel like I was on my own against a big company. And the fact that someone had come in with a trade union, they'd made a very big deal about it because it's not what they normally expect from a young person at all. We had to go for a meeting with the manager of the food and beverage department at the time, to which it turned out that the reason they'd got rid of me was against the contract anyway, but without the help of the trade union I wouldn't have picked up on anything like that at all. I wouldn't have got my job back.
We met with Carl Roper, the TUC's national organiser and lead policy officer for young workers and members.
I was just looking at the motions for our young members conference, which takes place at the end of March, and we've got motions as you'd expect on the national minimum wage, youth and employment. We've got motions on about various aspects of the coalition government's cuts programme, but we've got motions on promoting unions to young people in schools and in colleges and universities. Following that conference, there'll all be various campaigns that we'll take forward. We've got to change as well, and we've got to stay relevant based on the issues that we prioritise and the way that we run ourselves and organise ourselves. If we do that, we'll be okay. If we don't, well, things could get worse before they get better.
Fact is, we also have to be on the streets making sure that we make the